This is a pretty huge update coming from Palantir, so I'll keep this video short and to the point. They recently announced a major expansion of their partnership with South Korea's Hyundai Heavy Industries Group, which was actually a partnership that was announced back in January of this year. So essentially, additional companies are now going to have access to Palantir's Foundry software within the Hyundai conglomerate. Korea Shipbuilding and Offshore Engineering will utilize Palantir's Foundry operating system across its shipbuilding subsidiaries, Hyundai Heavy Industries Co., Hyundai Samo Heavy Industries, and Hyundai Mipo Dockyard, in order to advance the future of shipyard vision. And teams across the shipbuilding subsidiaries will use Foundry to help them make better, data-driven decisions, focused especially on safety and operational efficiency, which of course is extremely important when you're in the business of manufacturing heavy vehicles, robotics, and other machinery. So during the successful pilot phase, shipbuilding teams used Foundry to improve architectural designs of ships, ensured quality of production lines, and brought the power of big data analytics to standard safety procedures. And this expansion, which is valued at $20 million over 5 years, will deepen Palantir's partnership with Hyundai Heavy Industries Group even further than it already is, and will help with the digital transformation of South Korean shipbuilders. And the reason that this is so crucial is because, like many of you already know, Palantir has an extremely sticky business model, meaning that once a business has already gotten a taste of what their software is actually capable of, the harder it'll be for them to leave, which ultimately means that Palantir has just expanded their revenue opportunities. So, as announced in January, Foundry is actually already used across Hyundai Oil Bank for crude oil selection, daily refinery operations, and a bunch of other stuff. Hyundai Doosan Infrastructure, which is another Hyundai Group subsidiary, has actually been using Foundry since 2019 for process management, parts management, and supply chain optimization. And in total, these contracts are valued at over $25 million, bringing the total value of these contracts to over $45 million over the course of 5 years. And if you're more interested on the first part of this deal, which was announced back in January, I actually did a video on it when it was first announced. So I'll leave a link in the description to my original video if anyone's interested. And honestly, I think this marks a pretty significant step towards the formation of a joint venture. You see, in January 2022, at an executive gathering at CES in Las Vegas, the two companies signed an agreement to establish a big data platform for use across the group and in Hyundai Heavy's core markets in both the public and private sectors. And Alex Karp, the co-founder and CEO of Palantir, stated that Hyundai Heavy is an industry leader working at the leading edge of some of the most complex engineering challenges that we collectively face. We could not be more enthusiastic about expanding our partnership and are actively working to extend access to our software across Hyundai Heavy's operations, as well as the country's commercial and government sectors. So pretty cool stuff here, and I think this is going to be a precursor to a pretty significant increase in Palantir's revenue streams. And with more and more updates like these coming out every month, it only gives me more confidence in my Palantir position. And at this point, I think Palantir is definitely on the path to becoming an unstoppable leader in the big data and analytics industry. So yeah, that's about it for this update. Nice and short one for you guys. Thanks as always, and I'll catch you next time.